Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update from Acquire Knowledge with Poonam. 22nd March is an annual observance day by people and organizations worldwide, including all United Nations member states since 1993. It highlights the importance of fresh water as a vital resource. Other than air, sunlight and soil, water is essential for sustaining all forms of life. Planet Earth is unique due to the presence of water on it, and it is the only planet on which life exists. Water covers 71% of the Earth's surface. 97.5% of the total volume is found in seas and oceans and is saline. Only 2.5% of all the water is fresh. Only 0.01% is available for our use. The rest is locked or frozen in ice caps, glaciers, and snow-covered mountains. We use this wonder liquid in most of our daily activities such as bathing, drinking, cooking, washing, watering plants, etc. This precious resource is used in large quantities for growing crops and in industry. It provides habitat to many plants and animals. There is enough fresh water on Earth to meet our present requirements. But since world population is increasing at an alarming rate, the demand for water has already exceeded the supply in many parts of the world. It is estimated that a few years from now, there will be a global shortage of usable water. To prevent this from happening, we should save water by minimizing the wastage of water and by reducing water pollution. We must use water more economically because water scarcity will affect the plants adversely. This will lead to loss of the green character of the earth, decrease of oxygen, and increase of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, no food from plants, and insufficient rain. This might lead to the end of all living organisms on Earth. So we all must save water. Considering that less than 1% of all the water on the planet is usable fresh water, we should be careful with this precious resource. Here are some amazing and engrossing water facts. 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. 97% of that 71% is water in the saltwater oceans, that is 68.87% of the Earth's water is saline. 2.4% of that 71% is water contained in glaciers, polar ice caps, and underground water. So 1.70% of the Earth's water is in frozen form. The remainder, a mere 0.6% of 71%, that is 0.42% of the Earth's water, is in surface water bodies such as lakes and rivers. Roughly 70% of an adult's body is made up of water. By the time a person feels thirsty, his or her body has lost over 1% of its total water amount. A person can't survive for more than around 3 days without water, but can survive for 30 days without food. A rat is the animal that can survive the longest without water. Lack of access to clean water and sanitation has claimed more lives through disease than any war through guns. Almost 4 million people die each year from water-related diseases. About half the world's hospital beds are occupied by someone with a water-related disease. A child dies of a waterborne disease about every 15 seconds. Of all the water that enters each household, about 95% of it ends down the drain. Agriculture is responsible for about 70% of the world's water usage. Industry uses a further 22%. It takes about 300 liters of water to make the paper for just one Sunday newspaper. It takes up to 5,000 liters of water to produce 1 kg of rice. The average toilet uses 8 liters of clean water in a single flush. Water covers 2/3 of the Earth's surface, but fresh water is very little. So there is a need to preserve and conserve it and use it in a sustainable manner. Water conservation refers to reducing the usage of water and recycling or waste water for different purposes like domestic usage, industries, agriculture, etc. Here are a few methods of water conservation. Turn off the water while brushing teeth. When washing your hands, don't let the water run while you lather. Turn off the taps tightly after use. Designate 1 glass for your drinking water each day or refill a water bottle. This will cut down on the number of glasses to wash. Avoid using a shower or taking a tub bath. Use a bucket and mug instead. When cleaning out fish tanks, give the nutrient-rich water to the house plants. Wash fruits and vegetables in a pan of water instead of running water. Reuse the water used for rinsing them to water house plants. When you give your pet fresh water, throw the old water in the flower pots instead of throwing it down the drain. Bathe your pets or wash your car near the lawn, and the lawn will be watered at the same time. Remove weeds regularly, for they compete for water. Water plants only when necessary. More plants die from overwatering than underwatering. Put a layer of mulch such as sawdust or compost around trees and plants to slow the evaporation of moisture. Deep soak your garden so that water seeps down to the roots where it is needed. A light sprinkling that sits on the surface will simply evaporate and be wasted. Water the plants in the morning or evening when temperatures are cooler to minimize evaporation. Water from rain gutters should be directed towards water-loving plants, and grey water should be rerouted to the garden instead of letting it run into the sewer line. The dishwasher and the washing machine should be run only when they are full. Floors should be mopped and not washed with a water jet. Ensure that the house has no leaking taps and no leakages in the supply lines. The intention of World Water Day is to inspire people around the world to know more about water-related issues like water scarcity, water pollution, inadequate water supply, lack of sanitation, and the impacts of climate change. The core focus of this International Observance Day is to take action to conserve this finite commodity. Elixir of life, pure and healthy, like God pervading everywhere. Waste not this nectar, nor spoil, for it is life and sustains life. So save water, save the life on the earth. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. Thanks for watching.